Next up is Alex Raymond.
Hey guys, as you know, I'm Alex. About 6 months ago, me and my partner, Jesse Collins over here, we started Dose Heroics Apparel and Dose Heroics Records. So about 4 months ago, I was what you would call a avid YouTube learner. So I was trying to get a bunch of different pieces of foundation for my business and trying to learn it all on YouTube at the same time and multitasking myself to death and trying to believe that I can figure out where I'm going if I just keep going, but not having anything written out or anything, any idea where I'm going. So it's kind of have you ever done a jigsaw puzzle? It was like working on a jigsaw puzzle, but all the pieces are flipped over, and you have to keep flipping over it and trying to realize what frame of reference you're working on, and really you get nowhere. But anyways, about 2-3 weeks in, I'm kind of just sputtering out, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with all these pieces of my business. And I'm sitting talking to Sam in a one-on-one, and he says, I asked him about how can I be more communicative to the responsibilities that I need, because I need to delegate. And Sam tells me, well, why don't you just write all this stuff down? It seems like you're going in 40 different directions. And honestly, I thought it was kind of mediocre advice, to be real. I love Sam, but I was like, dude, really? I'm thinking way too hard. Just writing stuff down? Come on. So I go home and I start writing out these responsibilities, and I get to 4 pages. I'm like, wow, this is starting to clear up. I get to 6 pages. I'm like, wow, this is starting to clear up. And I get to another responsibility that I need someone else to take care of. And it just keeps going. And I realize that I have had all the pieces, but I just didn't know how to tell anybody how to get these things done. And it got to the point where I was just thinking so hard that I didn't realize how much of my brain it was taking up. So about 2 hours, 3 hours into an exercise that when I was leaving I thought it was going to take 15 minutes, I felt part of my brain become active again. And I really got to thank Sam for that, because I can actually focus on multiple portions of my business and even start running other side portions. So I was only focused on my clothing line for so long, and just last week I got my recording studio portion of my business online, mainly thanks to Sam, because he actually just let me be able to think. So I really appreciate it, dude. And so if I can give anybody any advice for what I learned at Divergent U, it's just take your time and be honest with yourself that you really need to just figure out what the heck you're doing, and just write it down and just not keep going back to the same thing over and over again, because that will just unlock the next portion of your mind. Thank you.